Hey guys, so I know this video is kind of out of nowhere, and that's because I didn't really expect this to occur, but I believe the washer I've had for 9 years now, the LG WT5480CW, has just had its first failure in its lifespan. Now, the failure itself isn't that major, so I would be able to fix it given a little bit of time. The problem itself, I believe, is down near the rotor. The actuating arm has probably failed, which isn't that hard of a fix, so I can do that pretty easily. I would just need to buy a new actuating arm. So I wouldn't know how long I wouldn't be able to make a video on this machine. It still works and operates the same on the bulky bedding cycle, I'm pretty sure, because the bulky bedding cycle does this already anyways. So the cleaning performance wouldn't be impacted there. So what happened was I was cleaning my washer, and I threw it into the test mode to drain out the water, and it does a drain and agitate at the same time. And when I set it to that mode, instead of the washer agitating like it should, the drum instead started moving. And this seemed to put a lot of strain on not only the motor, but the suspension itself, because I heard the actual frame of the machine creaking a bit. So I'm gonna run it through the test mode again, see if I can repeat the failure, and if I can, or whether or not I can or can't, I'll throw some microfibers in. We can run it on a speed wash to see if the problem persists. And if the problem does persist, I probably won't be able to make a video on this machine for a little bit because I'll probably be underneath the thing trying to fix it. I'm going to unplug and plug it back in real quick. This may also be because of a power surge that we had today, because the power did go out and then just come back on recently. So I'm going to throw this into test mode, and we're going to take a look at what's going on. Okay, the suds on the sides is because, well, I just drained the thing, and there were some suds still left. So I'll try to rinse those out a little bit right now. With the cold water, the hot water. Everything seems to be working the same, water-wise, obviously. Now, water-wise, of course, everything is acting normally. Now I'm going to throw it into the low-speed spin, and as you can see, it's going to do its little agitate thing to try to do the load sensing. I don't believe that the actual agitator, or impeller in this case, will unlock, so there's only one way to find out. The actuating arm does sound like it's doing something, and the agitator is moving, so that's interesting, because it didn't do that before. we're up to speed like we should be. Now let's throw it into agitate and see if the problem does, if it does the problem. No, it's doing it as it should now. This is really strange. I'm not sure what caused that issue, especially twice in a row. Let's give it the load sensing test, see if anything's thrown off there. No, I can hear the actuating arm moving now. That's quite strange. I wonder what happened then. Maybe I switched between the tests too fast, and so it skipped the actuating arm. But that doesn't make sense, because now we're going through the load sensing, and it's working fine. So maybe if I switch it to agitate while it's doing this, the problem happens. No, because now it's working as intended. This is really strange, you guys. I'm quite confused. For the first time in a while, this machine is actually confusing me quite a bit. Okay, let's see if I turn it off on that test. The drum should still be locked. Okay, now let's try it on like the spin mode and see what happens. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not going to do it because I'm thinking everything will be fine. Now, I'm going to skip through to the last one. Nope, it's working fine. Okay, so maybe what I do now is now I switch it into the test mode. Then I can get through these to this one. No. This is very strange. I don't know why it did that. Okay, well the good news is there is no problem with my washer. Although that was a really strange fluke that happened. So I'm not sure what caused it, because mechanically that shouldn't be possible, unless the actuating arm failed. So I really don't know what the issue was there, but I'm glad to see that the washer's fine and everything is fine. If the problem repeats itself, then maybe there will be cause for alarm. But as for now, I'm done using this machine for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.